Hello everybody. Today we have a couple of Whipcos on the dresser today, and I'm going to show you how to rekey them. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to change these locks from these 3-pin keys that you get with them to my standard house key, which is this key right here. Okay, so this is an LW5, I believe. Okay, and what's so good about these Whipco locks is they use your standard LW4/5 keyway. Okay, which is this profile right here. If you can see that there, your standard inline Lockwood profile. Okay, and because of that, you can actually key these alike to your doors. Okay, so you can have one key working your gates, your screen doors, your padlocks, your deadlocks, your knob sets, and of course your windows and your patio bolts and mini bolty bolts. Any of those you can have all keyed alike. Okay, it makes it more convenient, so you're not having to lug around a big wad of keys. So you just got one key working all it. Now this one here I've already changed to this key. So we put the key in, okay, and when you turn it, it unlocks. Okay. Now with 6-pin keys, you can only key it up about that far. You're gonna have a little bit of the key sticking out, but that's not a big problem because you got this in the back which acts as a tip stop to stop the key going in too far. Okay. So so the key basically, you pop the key in and you just turn it. Now this type of lock here doesn't use pins, it actually uses wafers or discs. Okay. All right. So that's the window bolt, or push lock. Okay. All my sliding windows in my house use this particular lock. Okay. With this one here, you can mount from the back or you can mount from the side if your window has a lip on the side. All right. So I'm just going to pop that one off to the side. Okay. So this one we have here is a patio bolt. Okay. So this is the patio bolt made by Whipco, as you can see. And this one, to set this to a 6-pin key, you've actually got to knock this triangle out, and then you've got to use packing plates. For a 6-pin key, you need to use 2 packing plates like that. Okay, and then you can use a 6-pin key. If it's a 5-pin key, you just use 1 packing plate. Okay, another way to do it would be to drill a hole in the door the same size as that. All right, so first of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna change this to this key. Okay, it comes on these keys that you get from Whipco, and the code's on them. This is 405. Okay, and also I happen to have a pinning kit for it, which is this right here. I got this off eBay. Okay, got it, and it's not cheap. These aren't cheap. They retail for around $170, but this one I got for just $100. Okay, because it was on option at eBay. And then inside here you have all your lock wafers, everything you need to rekey these locks. Okay. So, we'll rekey this patio bolt. So I think first thing, we got to have this in the unlocked position. So put the key in, we turn it. So it's now unlocked, as you can see. Now, to get the barrel out, in this lock there is a retainer that holds the barrel in. To get that out, you need to put the key in. Okay, then what you need to do is use a pair of tweezers or a flat blade screwdriver and push in that retainer, then push the key in all the way in, and now we can slide the barrel. We should be able to slide the barrel out. I think I've got to have this down. Yep, got to have the bolt down to get the barrel out. So now we've just pulled the barrel out, as you can see. Okay, and as you can see, we can use our standard 6-pin key on this barrel. Okay, but as you can see, the wafers are not set to the correct code, so we got to swap them out. Okay, for a 5-pin key, it'll go in about that far. Okay, for a 6-pin, it goes in that far. All right, so what we need to do is take this part out. So to do that, you can use a screwdriver or your fingers or a set of tweezers and just pull that out. Okay, now we've pulled that out, so now our 6-pin key can go in there. All right, so what we can do, the first thing you got to do is we need to take these wafers out. Okay, so to do that, we need to just push them out. Okay, now depending on the lock, they can be sometimes a bit stuck, but these ones here have given me no problems. Okay, so we're just gonna, hopefully you're seeing this, so you can't see my hand in the way. I'll just, so here we have our wafers, so we're just gonna take them out like this. Okay. Okay, so the first number on my key is, so we need 263. And apparently we don't have any of those with these. So we've got 2 4s, so I'm just going to stick them in there. A couple of zeros. we'll just stick them there, and a couple of 5s. So we'll just stick them there. So the first one we need is a couple of 2s. So I'm just going to grab out a couple of 2s, which are these right here. They also have the number on them, so you know what's what. And we're going to stick them into our barrel. So we pop this one in the front here. Okay, they can be a little bit tight depending on the lock you have. Okay. Okay, so that's that one. Next one is a couple of 6s. Now there's you need to use 2 wafers per chamber apparently, so it's technically 6 wafers per barrel. Okay. And this is technically how your local locksmith would do it. Okay, this is basically how they do it. Okay, and this shows you how to do it if you're a DIY. Okay, next one we need is a couple of 3s. Okay, and it is advisable to reuse some of the wafers that you have, because that way your keying kit will last a long time, because the keying kits aren't cheap, so it's just always good to recycle what you have, and that way the keying kits will last a long time. Alright, so we've got all those in. We're just going to check it with the key now. Yep, and they're all flat and flush, so they all fit in there pretty goodly. I'm going to pull the key back and I'm going to push the retainer up, and then I'm going to push it forward, and that will hold the retainer in. Now we just got to slide this back in like this. Now we're going to pinch it with our thumb to hold the barrel in, and now this patio bolt is now set to my 6-pin house key. Okay, so it's locked, unlocked. Okay, and so to mount this, we put the packers on, and you see your 1 packing plate's not enough, but if we put 2 on, it's enough. Okay, so now we have now set this patio bolt from a 3-pin key to a 6-pin key. Okay, and now this patio bolt now works on my house key, so that means I've got my patio bolt key to light to my house. Okay, so that's your standard LW5. Okay, now you can get these locks in all the different formats. You can get them in these push locks. You can get them in patio bolts like this, window bolts, multi-bolts and all that. And they all use this profile, so you can have them all key to light. Okay, and that's just makes it more convenient. So you can use a 5 or 6-pin key on these all day, every day, by simply doing that. Okay, so as you can see, this key works this window lock, and now it works this patio bolt. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, now you might want to put a little bit of lubricant in these, because sometimes these discs can get corroded. Okay, if they do get corroded, it's going to give you problems. Okay, so just be sure you keep them lubricated, and they'll give you years of trouble-free service. And these are very good locks, all made by Wipco. Okay, Wipco is made by us Abloy, who also make Lockwood, so they are good quality locks. Okay, and by doing this, you can now use this key for your patio bolt, your window lock, your deadlock, your screen door, your gate, and all that are now all key to light. So it's just more convenient to have 1 key rather than having to carry around 4 keys or all different sets of keys. Okay, so by doing this, it's more convenient. Okay, so it's very easy to do. Okay, you either take the lock to a locksmith or have a locksmith come around. Okay, the locksmith will have this keying kit, and what they can do is they can re-key your lock. Okay, and then it's set to your standard 6-pin or 5-pin house key. Okay, but you do need to, for the patio bolt, you do need to take that triangle out, and you do need to use packing plates or drill a hole in the back there. Okay. Okay, now when you buy these patio bolts, they only come with 1 packing plate. Okay, you can buy the packing plates separately. Okay, but Bunnings don't sell them. I think you got to buy them from your local locksmiths or find them on eBay or Gumtree. Okay, but now this is all convenient. Okay, I've now got a 6-pin key working on this 3-pin patio bolt. Okay, so that's a Wipco patio bolt. Okay, now set to LW5 6-pin inline key. Okay, now these Wipcos are not compatible with restricted keys though. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you have a restricted system, you can get a carbine patio bolt, and that's compatible because that uses a Lockwood 001 inner. Okay, but these Wipcos, they don't. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, all right. So that's how you re-key a Wipco patio bolts, window lock, and all that to your standard house key, and you just need this little keying kit. Okay, you can find this on eBay, or you can probably buy it from a locksmith or anywhere. But but it is a very good little keying kit. Okay, I'll just show you the keying kit as well. You can see in there we've got all our wafers, all our spare springs, so everything's in there. Everything you need to rekey a Whipco. So hope you enjoyed, and that'll be it.